The other issue, sir, which has started an unnecessary debate about whether the Chief Justice of India can actually be the master of the roster. I mean, administratively you have been, and this has been decided by a constitution bench. How do you respond to that debate? Because many of your points that you're putting out, starts from this very issue.
See, master of the roster, the roster can certainly be fixed by the Chief Justice, saying that in this particular court, these kind of matters be listed. Of course, there are always 2-3 alternatives for every kind of matter. But then this is the broad outline of the roster which is fixed by the Chief Justice. Second part which the Chief Justice has in his jurisdiction of powers is to fix or have the composition of the bench, whether 2 judges or 3 judges or what kind of benches, whether in A should be sitting in the company of Z or not. So therefore that's kind of fixing or having a particular bench. These are matters which are certainly within the jurisdiction of the Chief Justice. The third matter could be that very well, in case you want certain constitution benches matters to be disposed of at an early date, then fix the bench, constitute a bench, and therefore list the matters before that bench. So these are matters which are certainly within the competence and within the jurisdiction of the Chief Justice. What happens in every individual case, whether that case be listed going by the roster, that is something which must normally be done purely on objective basis.
And that has come into a lot of questions in recent past. So how do you respond to that, in terms of...
I don't know whether for what reason it has actually been questioned in recent past. But this has always been going on. So therefore, say for instance, my court, my roster is fixed. There may be criminal matters, service matters, or National Commission, consumer dispute matters, indirect tax matters, tax matters. So this roster is fixed. In that roster, certain matters, because there is a parallel roster which may be fixed for the 2-3 other courts. So some matters of direct tax matters may get listed before me, some matters may get listed before the other court. So therefore that kind of distinction, maybe certain norms are fixed. Certain norms are fixed, maybe 5 matters in this court, the 6th onwards will be fixed in the other court. So these are the norms which are fixed by the registry and under the supervision, under the guidance of the Chief Justice.